been a while since I have been in front of the camera, and I wanted to provide you with a ramble of sorts, another sort of update from the update video that I made a few months ago, but this time I'm in front of the camera. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. I'm really out of practice, but who am I kidding? This is just how I always am. I just ramble and ramble and ramble, and you will love it. Now, some of you might not love it, so if that's the case, please turn this off. I hope that you had a wonderful Christmas, or if you celebrate Christmas, and if not, I hope that you had very lovely holidays, and that your new year is off to a good start. I really wanted to make some Christmas videos. Can you hear my shirt? Oh, my button just unbuttoned. It's okay, you can't see that far down. Why did you do that? I really wanted to make some Christmas videos. Another storytelling video like I did last year, or in 2014, because it was a lot of fun. But unfortunately, I had some health issues that required my attention and recovery. And I spent a few days planning it, and I put up lights. And yeah, that did not end up coming to fruition, unfortunately, but you know what, there are plenty of other Christmases, so I've still got plans for next year. I forgot to mention that I've got some tea. It's loose leaf tea. It's cherry Rooibos tea. But I'm going to bring over the actual bag so that you can see. I think that this is from Palais de Thés. And it is called in Palais. Terrible at speaking the language of France. But it says Rooibos parfumé à la cerise, I think. Damn it, I really wanted to make that perfect, but this is just how it's going to be. I got this in December after a lovely brunch with my friend Renee. You might know her as Sweet Irish Whispers, and our husbands. We went on a nice little double date, and we saw some of the Christmas lights. It was very nice, but we stumbled upon this delightful tea store with all kinds of delicious loose leaf teas. So yes, so I purchased this, and it's very good. I like Rooibos tea because it's caffeine free, and I'm not opposed to caffeine in any way, but sometimes it's nice to be uplifted with something that doesn't contain caffeine, and this way I can also go on up to bed without worrying about staying up all night from the caffeine. So, delightful. So as I said, I wanted to make just a typical ramble video, ramble update. My microphone just, it's about to fall. Oh my word. I wanted to make a ramble video, a ramble update video, because there are a lot of people who do enjoy that. And as I said, for those who don't, you can feel free to turn this off. You've probably turned it off already though, because let's face it, might have noticed that I got a haircut. If you're a guy, you may not have noticed, and that's okay. But yeah, I got a haircut, and I have gotten so many comments, particularly on one video, that I look a lot like Taylor Swift. I'm pretty sure it's just that one video that makes me look that way because I am wearing glasses. And for whatever reason, my face just looks more like either Taylor Swift or Felicity from Arrow when I have glasses on. Go figure. Maybe it was just the lighting or the lens angle of that video. Either way. So I hope that you don't think I look more like Taylor Swift like this, because let's be clear. In 2013, I got this haircut, and then a few months later, Tay got this haircut. So I'm just saying that if we're talking about originality, I'm so out of practice. This is terrible. I'm pretty sure that my hair is just gonna get bigger and bigger each minute that goes by. This month I have been sleeping a lot. My last update video I said that too. I imagine that it has a lot to do with it being dark outside. A lot of people get affected by that. It's actually called SAD, the seasonal affective disorder. And in Ireland it gets dark at 4:30, but it has moved back to getting dark around 5. So that's really exciting. And I'm just a little bit emotionally drained from events that happened prior to the holidays and the holidays themselves, and probably all of the wonderfully bad foods that one eats during the holidays. All those foods have left me a bit lethargic, and I'm still getting over jet lag and travel fatigue. Traveling to visit my family and my husband's family, and I feel like I should just put this out there, because I think a lot of times when you talk about trouble in your first year of marriage, that people automatically assume that it's marital trouble, and I'm not trying to assume that anyone is assuming anything, but I am assuming. So I just want to say that there's no problem at all. In fact, when I got married, I thought that I was just as in love with my husband as I would be for the rest of my life. And the past few things that have happened in my life recently have shown me that I have such a bigger capacity for love for my husband, and he's my rock and has been absolutely invaluable today these past few months. Why does this microphone keep on untaping from? Sorry. Everything is very good as far as that goes, so hopefully I've just been having health issues. I really hope that if you haven't found someone in your life that can help you through the bad days and celebrate with you through the good days, that you do find someone, because it's completely different, this married life, but it's amazing, and I'm very grateful for my husband. Okay, I don't want to get emotional, so I'm gonna move on. So like I said, I have been having some sleep issues, but the past few days have been really good, and when I have days that are really good, I try to take advantage of them. So today I was pretty productive. Let me rephrase. I was, for myself, really giving into this, I don't know, this funk when it comes to the seasonal affective disorder, I think, and it's not been good. It's been kicking my little butt. But I have found that taking advantage of the good days in a really big way is very important. So that's why I'm taking advantage of a good day. I woke up pretty early this morning and I didn't go back to sleep, and I cleaned up the house and did the dishes and went out and ran some errands, and then I went to Starbucks to work because I work from home, or I freelance with voiceovers and making videos, which I don't really consider work. It is a job in that I have to motivate myself, and motivating myself can be very hard sometimes, especially when I'm just in this not in the best emotional state. And I know that a lot of you can probably relate to that. Part of the reason that our little corner and the internet is so special is that we do struggle with a lot of the same things, like depression and anxiety and all kinds of other things. But for me, it's primarily depression and anxiety and a little bit of social awkwardness. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit socially awkward. But today was a really good day, and so that's why I decided to make a video, because I was in a really good place emotionally. And why does my button keep unbuttoning? See, this, I just want to say, a lot of you ask why I don't wear my rings in a lot of videos. That's why. This thing is like popping up, so it gets stuck on every little thing. I'm not complaining, but for the sake of videos, I like to take it off because it's much easier that way. Okay. Let's see, what else is happening in my life? I have little notes on my computer. But yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit more health conscious and watch what I eat as far as my diet goes. My standard daily diet, my food intake daily. But yeah, I ate all the food during the winter holidays. All the food. I was going to Panera Bread pretty much every day because Panera Bread is like my favorite place ever. And Chili's is my second favorite. No, this is not sponsored. And, you know, all the cookies and sweets and cakes and pastries that happen during the holidays are wonderful, but they're also terrible. So oh my gosh, I haven't heard the dog bark all this time. So anyway, I've got a little bit extra holiday fluff. It's not terrible, but so you know, I definitely want to make sure that I'm eating a little bit more healthy and not putting all that stuff into my system that makes me all unfocused and lethargic and fatigued and all that stuff. And I'm taking a meditation class at our local little, it's like a middle school, but they have adult education classes in the evenings. And so my friend Rini, who I told you, Sweet Irish Whispers, and I are hopefully taking it together, but I'm definitely taking it, so I'm looking forward to learning more about how to be mindful and learning some meditation exercises and just some really good ways of incorporating those concepts into my videos. So maybe you've got some guided meditations coming your way. I have this amazing milestone that I just reached of 75,000 subscribers. So that's really amazing. And so I want to very soon put out a celebratory video, and I'm going to answer all the questions that I have been asked in the past 3.5 years that I've been making videos. 3.5 years. Wow. I think that that's pretty much all I had to say. I'm sorry that it was probably not so relaxing because I tend to chatter a lot when I'm just in front of the camera, just being me and not having a script in front of me. I mean, I've got notes, but that's just so that I won't digress, and I already digressed like 10.8 times this video, so yeah, the best is yet to come, and I'm really excited for the next year and what it will bring to all of us, and I hope that you're excited too, because like I said, I've got a lot of ideas. I never run out of ideas. I just wish that I could find a way to extract the ideas and within seconds have a video for you. But no, that's not the way it is. I have to just motivate myself to fully flesh out the ideas that I have. I think that's the hardest part, is that I get a lot of ideas. I conceive a lot of ideas, but I just don't have the tenacity or the focus to actually see them come to life or see them come to fruition. So that's just something I'm going to work on this year. I have a lot of things prepared at my alternate workspace, and I wasn't planning on filming any videos more here. This is just my little workspace area in our home, but the dog, that very mean dog that lives nearby, likes to bark a lot, like just during the time that I film. I don't know what that's about. I think it's Murphy's Law or something. But he has been very quiet for this video. I haven't even heard him once, so I'm very excited that it's a possibility of me just heading on downstairs and recording a video as opposed to taking the bus or driving to my husband's office where he has a spare room where I can record videos. But we shall see, all in good time. Have a wonderful, restful, peaceful day or night. And I hope that you'll join me again sometime soon. Bye. What am I doing with my hands? I'm just going to talk like this for the rest of the video.